Hira Mandi, the project has been the most anticipated project of this year. Since the very beginning of 2024, people have been talking about Hira Mandi, the Diamond Bazaar. Tell me, what's been the response for you ever since the trailer has released and the posters have come out?
Basically, there's been a lot of love which is pouring in, so I'm super grateful for that. A lot of interest, a lot of love has poured in, and it's so exciting to see finally so much of interest from various people, after 3 years of hard work and patiently doing things right and all that.
Yeah.
So super excited.
Absolutely. But also, ma'am, when Mr. Sanjay Leela Bhansali narrated the series to you, what were your first thoughts? And were you in like two thoughts or two minds before agreeing to doing Hira Mandi?
No, Sanjay's name was enough. Sanjay's name that he called was enough for me. Honestly, there are very, very, very few directors whose work I have admired over the years, and Sanjay is one of them for sure. And I was here, right here, gardening. I was on my ground floor gardening and all that, and I get a call, to run up and take that call, and then say Sanjay wants to talk to you. He wants to talk to you about a web series. And I was so shocked and so thrilled, and so, I had tears in my eyes. I said, really? I thought I've just been forgotten, just doing my, gardening and totally disconnected from the film world. And it was so nice to know that I'm not forgotten and that a filmmaker of his caliber would still remember me. And so it was really nice. I was super, super excited. And then when they sent the script and when they explained the character, and it was something that I had never done so much, even the span of 100 films that I've done.
Yeah.
I've not played Mallika Jaan ever. I've never done something like that. So I was super excited.
Exactly. But another interesting aspect about Hira Mandi is that it marks the reunion of you and Bhansali sir after Khamoshi the musical. I mean, you got a chance to work with him again. How was it like, to be in a Bhansali set after a really long time?
It was wonderful. When we did film Khamoshi, he was brilliant even then. Honestly speaking, to me, one of the most honest film, one of the most sensitive film, one of the most beautiful, soulful film of mine has been Khamoshi. And I love the way he has told that story. And look at it, same subject in Hollywood. They got the Oscars. You see, it's the same Khamoshi story, and that is Sanjay's story. How Sanjay was assisting Vinod Chopra, and we were doing songs. We became friends, and Sanjay, when he had given me the script to read, he said he just wanted me my feedback. And when I was reading that, I was reading for a friend who's written a script. And I said, wow, what a script, what a role. And I said, Sanjay, if nobody is doing your film, because he was nobody that time, so people can refuse, So I said, if nobody is doing it, I want to do it because I love what you've written. I love his character. I love the way you're beautifully. It's a poetry. Khamoshi is a poetry. So I was super thrilled. I knew Sanjay had something really special in him, and of course after that he kept on making one film after the other film after the other film, great films and bigger films and more glamorous and more elaborate, and today he is where he is at, and nobody can touch him, and in his genre nobody can touch him. So he has built that, and I'm so proud to be part of his films, One is Khamoshi, which is a simple, beautiful poetry, and then there is Hiramandi, which is like a grand saga, and one of the most elaborate sets that I've ever walked in. You know, in my span of 30 years in my career and almost 100 films that I have done, I haven't worked in a set like Hiramandi's set. It's so beautiful. Whether you look at the corner, whether you look at the ceiling, whether you look at the floor, everything is immaculately done. And it's so artistic. It's so beautiful. The aesthetic sense. I mean, words can't explain. When you see,
for sure.
Yeah,
of course. But also, I'm talking about your character, Mallika Jaan in Hiramandi. Tell me what went into the prep of the character, you know, the kind of a fierce woman that she is.
So basically, this is, you know, when you're working with a director who's done every aspect and he's so particular about not only for an actor, but for the cameraman, for DOP, for the set, for the art director, for everything, from costumes to jewelry to everything. He is minutely checking everything. He's involved in every aspect. So of course, when I'm preparing or any actor is preparing for the characters they have to play in his films, he's minutely observing everything. And he also, I think the keen eyes that he's got, one just has to basically understand what he's looking at, how he wants to show Mallika Jaan, you know. And once you grasp that as an actor, then of course you bring in your own element. For me, you know, because Mallika Jaan is such a huge antagonist, I wanted to bring a human aspect to the antagonist. I was thinking, वो औरत है यार, you know, वो है, खराब है, वो मतलब कि वो कुछ भी कर रही है. She goes all out. She has no right and wrong and the morality sense कुछ नहीं है उसमें. So how do I, you know, what do I bring into this character? So honestly, for my focus has been, of course, after discussing it with the director, because director has to agree with what you're doing, you know, I mean, it has to fit into his, and after you've understood what he's trying to tell, you bring in some elements that as an actor, you know. And for me, for Mallika Jaan specifically, I can say that I wanted to bring in more, no matter how cruel she is, I wanted to bring in a human aspect to it, you know, कि शायद ऐसे कर सकते हैं लोग, तो ऐसा ना कि मतलब ये तो आउट एंड आउट इवली है, नहीं, इसका कुछ ह्यूमन एलिमेंट लाना चाहिए, क्योंकि she's bitter, she's torn, she's gone off the hook, but at the same time, you know, you don't know whether to love Mallika Jaan or to hate her.
But you definitely can't ignore her.
You definitely can't ignore
her.
Yeah, so you know, everything that I did, preparation, everything, whatever, instinctively and with a lot of methods and thinking and all that, I put in every element that was needed, but under the strict guidance of Sanjay Leela Bhansali, because I know the kind of person he is, I know the kind of director he is, and you know, when you're working with a director like that, half of your job is already done by the director, because he already has thought of, if he brings in a duh actor also, she also will look phenomenal and lagega ki baap re baap, she can also act. Yeah. So honestly speaking, taking his confidence, understanding him, his vision, और उसके बाद अपने अपने आप से सोचना, फिर बाद में आके डिस्कस करना संजय के साथ। बहुत सारी बार वो एक्सेप्ट नहीं करते हैं, बहुत सारी बार एक्सेप्ट करते हैं, और मैं तो सरेंडर कर देती हूँ, क्योंकि मुझे मालूम है डायरेक्ट फिल्म मेकिंग इज डायरेक्टर्स मीडियम, and they are writing the role, when they are imagining the characters, when they're imagining the environment, all that they've already preconceived, they've done a lot of work, and actors are come on the project much later on, you know. So it's always good to get a green signal from a director of his caliber, and then move ahead, and then do what you have to do, and bring in your element as an actor.
Of course. But also, ma'am, Heeramandi is a project that, of course, must have been a memorable experience for you. The journey of the whole web show. But on the last day, when the series was being wrapped, what was the one special thing that I kind of requested the production that you want to take from the set as a special memory associated to the project?
So honestly, to me, one thing from the set would not do justice. So the whole experience has been too much, a lot. I'm just eternally grateful to be part of a project like this, and so for me, Heeramandi means a lot. At age 53, getting a role like this, working with such great talent across me, with this Aditi and Sona, or younger people doing their level best. They're working hard, take after take after take. Richa, all of them great performers, good performers, and all of them trying so hard to improve and do it right. That whole energy, whether it's a DOP, whether it's an extra, whether it's art, I mean, you name it. Everybody, when Sanjay was on set, everybody was on their toes. And it is out of respect and love for the man and the love for the work he does that we all wanted to shine. So for us, that energy, that passion for cinema, that passion to do it right is what I take away, is what will always stay with me, is what I'm grateful for, because loving what you do, and when you're surrounded with people who love what they do, there's nothing better than that. There's nothing better than that.
Agreed.